Hello, Aisha. Very irregular you have been. Aisha,
Yes, sir.
you have been very irregular.
Good evening,
Sir,
sir.
you looking different.
No. I know. Good
Hello, sir. Good evening.
evening. My hair was falling really bad. So I decided to get rid of my hair so that I can take care of my scalp a little better. My hair of my head has become very sparse. Sparse,
Good evening,
scarce.
sir.
Hey, Kashif. Sparse, yes.
Good evening, sir.
Hey, Moni.
Hello, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Today we are going to read the first we are going to read the text, okay?
Sir, your voice is not clear.
My voice. Okay, don't worry, it will be clear in a few minutes. Is it better now? Hello guys, how do you hear me? Give me your
Same.
feed
Yes, sir.
give me your feedback, guys. Give me your feedback. Is my audio clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, it is.
All right, people. Moni, can you hear me better now?
Yeah. Now better.
Sometimes it is just poor network. Internet connection is not so good, so you can't hear, you know, the audio very well. Okay, Sulekha is here. Welcome, Sulekha.
Good evening, sir.
Evening. So Irshad is here as well. Some people have their camera off. Please turn your camera on, guys. And now we are going to continue with our text. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, in our last class, we talked about the word to, very, and more, right? Yes. Hey guys, I have to ask you very seriously, where is your practice? of TOO2, MORE more, and VERY very. I taught you these three words in so much detail on Saturday. Where is your practice? Don't you think you need to write sentences in the group? Hmm? Come on, tell me. You guys have become lazy. Don't be lazy. Where will you use the word TOO2? You need to write some sentences. Where you will use the word MORE more, you need to write some sentences. Where you will use the word very, okay, you need to write sentences. You're going to practice. मैंने कहा आपको कि आप ऑडियो वीडियो देख के प्रैक्टिस करोगे. क्या हुआ? क्या हुआ तेरा वादा? You guys promised, remember? You guys promised that you would practice. Where is your practice? Show me. Come on, everybody. You guys all said, yes, sir, we are going to watch the recording and we are going to write sentences in the group. Where is it? And there was Sunday yesterday, an extra day. Practice. Why didn't you practice? Tell me. Imtiaz, where is your practice? Come on, everybody, tell me. I want an answer. झूठे थे सारे वादे, झूठी थी सारी कसमें. Come on, guys. Please say something. I want another promise. If you are somebody who likes breaking promises, I will keep making you make promises. Okay? अगर आपको वादा तोड़ना अच्छा लगता है तो मैं आपसे वादा करवाता रहूंगा. I will make you make promises so that you keep breaking your promises. Come on, just tell me. Are you guys going to make another promise to break it again? Okay, tell me. Are you guys going to practice? Because मैंने कितना डिटेल में बताया था TOO2 negative होना चाहिए, right? Yes, I want to marry a tall guy, but he's too tall. ऐसा लिख सकते थे ना? प्रैक्टिस हो सकती थी ना? Yes, I want to marry a tall boy, but he's too tall. क्या पता चला? क्या मुझसे शादी नहीं करेंगे, है ना? क्यों नहीं करेंगे? क्योंकि उसकी हाइट ज्यादा है. अरे ज्यादा हाइट तो चाहिए थी, हाँ चाहिए थी, लेकिन इस जरूरत से ज्यादा है. Yes, I want to marry a tall guy, but he is too tall. Okay, दूसरा एग्जांपल ले लो. Yes, I want to marry a slim girl, but she's too slim. हाँ मुझे स्लिम लड़की चाहिए है, but she's too slim. है ना? वैसे ही yes, I like friendly teachers. He's too friendly. Okay, yes, I like friendly teachers, but he is too friendly. हाँ, friendly teachers मुझे पसंद है, लेकिन ये जरूरत ज्यादा friendly. He is too friendly. Okay, तो please जल्दी से जल्दी बोलो. Unmute and say, I promise I will practice tonight after watching the video. Promise now, so that you can break your promise again. वीडियो देखना है फिर प्रैक्टिस करना है. चलो जल्दी करो प्रॉमिस. कम ऑन एवरीबॉडी, मेक योर प्रॉमिस सो दैट यू कैन ब्रेक योर प्रॉमिस अगेन, बिकॉज आई विल सी तुम कितने प्रॉमिसेस तोड़ते हो. लेट्स सी. कम ऑन एवरीबॉडी, गो अहेड. Unmute yourself one by one and make this promise that we will watch the recording and practice in the group. Chalo, promise karo. Who is the first person to make that promise again? Because you broke your promise, you made on Saturday, maybe on Friday. You made that promise on Friday, I think. Yes, Nishat. Are you going to practice after watching the recording tonight? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. I promise.
Okay.
I practice in this.
You will keep your promise this time. You keep your promise this time.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, other people. I'm sure.
Okay, sir. I promise watching the video.
I promise
Watching
I
the video.
promise I
Watching
will
the. I will.
watch and I will
Watch.
practice. And I will practice. Moni,
Yes, sir. I promise that I will watch the video after the class and practice also
very
after that.
good. Okay, Adib. Adib.
Yes,
Adib.
I promise, sir. I will watch the video and
Keep promise.
practice.
Keep promise. Pakka wala promise. Adib.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. And Kashif.
Sorry, sir.
You're not
Because
making.
I'm sick. I will try.
Okay, you're sick, you will try, but you're not making the promise because you don't want to
Hmm.
break the promise. Okay, fine. All right, Sana.
Sir, but my promise 50% only.
Are you breaking
Sir,
the promise?
because I have a lot of work assignment. I have a lot of, so I am busy, sir, these days.
Tell me one thing, Anshu. Tell me one thing. Imagine that you finish all your assignments properly
No,
and
no,
you get.
sir, assignment and my classes are 8 hours. So I
And
have lot of work.
Anshu, I am giving you a very clear picture. Imagine you do your course very well, okay, and you pass with great marks, okay, but your English is not good. Do you think you will get a good job? Without good English, do you think you will get a good job?
No.
Now the answer is obvious what you should do. You have to find time for your own sake, for your career's sake. For somebody like Anshu, English is so important because 2 years later, in 2 years, your course will be over, Anshu, right?
Mm.
You will be doing interview, you'll be giving interviews, right, for a job. I know a lot of people who were rejected because their English was not very good. And some people got good jobs, but not very good salaries because their English was not good. So please, Anshu, understand the importance
Sir,
of.
I will practice, but sir, these days I am busy. These days.
Find half an hour at least, to practice, at least half an hour. You need to practice. If you don't want to watch the whole video recording for 90 minutes, at least take notes. Okay, I'm going to practice this. Okay. Sana,
Yes, sir. I, I promise I will watch the video and also practice.
very good. Ganpat, unmute yourself first, Ganpat. Still can't hear you, Ganpat. Your audio is not clear. Your mic is not working. Fix your mic. I'll come back to you. Sameer and Abhishek, guys. Okay, it is very important. Otherwise, what will happen? Because it's a new language, English, no matter how deeply, how much in detail I explain things, you will forget them without practice. Okay, so revision makes it so useful. Okay, it helps you remember things. Abhishek,
Yes, sir. I will practice after that.
you promise that?
Yes, sir, I can.
Okay, Irshad,
I will practice, sir. I will
you
practice.
Pinky promise?
Yes, sir. It's promise.
All right. And Kalpana, sorry, Kalpana, I
Yes, sir.
don't think you need to practice so much these things, but whatever you think is useful, okay? Whatever you useful, just take notes of those things and practice those things in the group, okay? What
I
you were
make
doing?
notes, sir.
Yeah, good. And then Kehkashan. Kehkashan, I want you to make a different promise. Where are you, Kehkashan? Where are you, girl? I want Kehkashan to promise that she will read everybody's example sentences. If you can't write your own sentences, Kehkashan, that's all right. No problems. It's all right if you don't write sentences, but please read other people's sentences, okay? And watch the recording, Kehkashan, okay? The full recording revision is very necessary for somebody like you. So important. Okay, Kehkashan? Promise that you will revise, you will watch the recording later, Kehkashan?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. I will know whether or not you're watching, okay? I will know. So don't lie to me. And Aisha, you didn't make the promise. What about you, Aisha?
Promise you, sir.
Are you going to watch the recording and practice in the group?
It's
Yes, sir.
Okay,
it
good.
seems today's promise day.
It's a promise day today. And it's a pinky
Only
promise.
today.
It's a pinky promise day. No, 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 Nadi, no, not only today. From today on, okay, onwards. Yeah. Okay, guys. So if you remember, right, TOO2, more than necessary, right? Quality, undesirable, unwanted, okay, because of was too expensive. जरूरत से ज़्यादा. So I started a business to make money. When he saw this beautiful car, the Jaguar car in the office, sorry, not in the office, in the shops, he just wanted it so badly. He wanted that car. It was too expensive. He didn't have the money. So what did he do? Normally, people forget this kind of situation, right? A lot of times we see beautiful things in the shops, expensive shoes, expensive jeans, trousers, bikes, but we forget them. But this guy, he did not forget about the car. He didn't. He started a business to make money. He said, well, I want to earn money so that I can buy this car. Try to understand his thinking process, okay? His thought process. He said, I want this car. I don't have the money. I am going to earn money. And how do you earn money? Through business. So he started a business to make money. What lovely sentence. I started a business to make money. मैंने एक बिजनेस शुरू कर दिया पैसे कमाने के लिए. Right? I started a business to make money. Okay, everyone? He started a business. Why? What was the purpose? Why did he start a business? To make money. Why did he want money? To buy the car, the Jaguar car. And what kind of business was it? A dry cleaning business, everyone. He started a business, a dry cleaning business. Perhaps you know dry cleaners, right? When you have very expensive clothes, you know, those 4,000 rupees saris, those 5,000, 6,000 rupees suits, you can't wash them at home. You can't wash them with water. You take them to the dry cleaners. If your mummy has some special saris, silk saris, and saris with extra, you know, work, then you know those glittering things on the sari, you can't wash them at home with water. You take them to the dry cleaners. So he started a dry cleaning business. Soon there were 15 shops. Soon there were 15 shops. How do you say this in Hindi? Say this in Hindi. Soon there were 15 shops. कुछ ही समय में 15 दुकान हो गया उसका. He started one shop, dry cleaning business, and soon there were 15 shops. Soon. Take a long time. Before long, soon, jaldi, थोड़ी समय में. Soon there were 15 shops. I'll give you a few examples so that you can understand the word soon, and later you can watch the recording and practice in the group. I'll give you a few more examples. I met her at a park or in a park. I met her in a park. I met her. मैं उसे मिला. I met her. Okay. We met in a park and we started talking. And soon we became good friends. Okay. We met at a park and we started talking. And soon we became good friends. Okay. She got married in 2004 and soon she had 3 children. Okay. Soon means, you understand? It didn't take a lot of time. Soon, okay? I married her. मैंने उससे शादी कर ली. I married her. And soon I realized it was a mistake. Okay. I married her, but soon I realized it was a mistake. मैंने उससे शादी कर ली. लेकिन 10 साल रुक करके बाद पता चला कि गलती हुई. जल्दी पता चल गया. Soon I realized it was a mistake. Okay. Another. I joined XYZ teacher. Okay. I joined XYZ teacher's tuition class. Soon I started feeling more confident about maths and my maths abilities. Okay. More. We started talking on WhatsApp. हम लोगों ने WhatsApp पे बातचीत शुरू करी. Soon he started asking for my photo. Okay. देखा? We started talking on WhatsApp. हम लोगों ने WhatsApp पे बात करनी शुरू करी. और थोड़े दिन में वो मेरा फोटो मांगने लगा. कैसे बोलेंगे बेटा? Soon he asked me for my photo. Okay. Soon समझ रहे हो लोग? Soon मतलब ज्यादा समय नहीं बीता था, है ना? तो फिर से देख लेते हैं. I started a business to make money. Soon there were 15 shops. She got married to her boyfriend, but soon they started having fights. She got married to her boyfriend. But soon they started having fights. उसने अपने बॉयफ्रेंड से शादी कर ली, लेकिन जल्दी इन दोनों के बीच झगड़े होने लगे. ओके. तो soon मतलब आप समझ रहे हो ना, कुछ ज्यादा समय नहीं बीता और ऐसा. ओके. I went to the doctor. He gave me some medicine. Soon I felt better. अच्छा, डॉक्टर ऐसे भी तो बोलता है, डोंट वरी, just take these pills. टेंशन मत लो, ये दवाई खाना. Soon you will be fine. तुम जल्दी ठीक हो जाओगे. Right? Soon you will be fine. Okay. You can write a lot of sentences. My father has promised that he will buy me a bike very soon. मेरे पापा ने प्रॉमिस किया है कि वो मुझे जल्दी बाइक खरीद के देंगे. मतलब कुछ ही समय में देने वाले हैं कि 10-15 साल बाद देंगे. जल्दी, राइट? My father has promised that he will give me a bike very soon. Okay? आप इसको soon को बीच में भी डाल सकते हो. Position doesn't matter. My father has promised that he will soon give me a bike. तो आप soon को शुरू में रख सकते हो, बीच में रख सकते हो, verb के पहले, and you can also put it at the end of the sentence. My father has promised that soon he will give me a bike. My father has promised that he will give me a bike soon. Okay. My father has promised that he will soon give me a bike. So you can use the word soon at the beginning of the sentence. You can use it at the end of the sentence. You can also put it before the verb. No problems. लड़का क्या बोल रहा है लड़की से? अरे हम करेंगे ना तुमसे शादी, जल्दी करेंगे, काहे टेंशन ले रही हो? कैसे बोलेगा वो? I will
Marry you soon.
Marry you soon.
marry you soon. Okay. दूसरे तरीके से soon को आगे रख लो. Soon
I will
will
marry to you.
I will marry you. Ganpat, we cannot hear you. We cannot hear you, Ganpat. Your audio is not clear yet. Not clear means your audio is not working. Your mic is not working. You need to check what's wrong with your mic, okay? We just can't hear anything at all. It's completely silent. Your mic is just not working. Nothing. And we will let you know when we hear you, okay? Fix your mic and say hello. If we hear your voice, we will say, yeah, it's working. Right now, it's not working. Okay, everyone. So soon there were 15 shops. It means his business was going great, right? His business was very successful. Soon there were 15 shops. By the time I was 19, इसकी हिंदी करो मेरे बच्चों. By the time I was 19, जानते हो बचपन से जिन लोगों ने तुम्हें कहा शब्दों को ट्रांसलेट करके सोचोगे, नहीं होने वाला बेटा. तुम्हें ऐसे सोचना होगा. By the time I was 19, 19 साल के होते होते, है ना बेटा? 19 साल के होते होते. Yeah. How old was he when he started the business, beta? He was just 16 years old. He was just 16 years old. And he's saying, by the time I was 19, I could afford the Jaguar. 19 साल के होते होते Jaguar कार मैंने खरीद ली. I could afford the Jaguar. I could afford the Jaguar. पैसा इतना हो गया था कि खरीद लेंगे, आप कोई नहीं. I could afford the Jaguar. That was a very good day. I could afford the Jaguar. I could afford the Jaguar. आ गया था इतना पैसा. I could afford the Jaguar. That was a very good day. किसने कहा तुम्हें खर्चा करना? बोले ठीक है चलो. Then you went to eat golgappas. Okay? But your friend said, nah, golgappas, nah. Let's go to a restaurant. तो तुम क्या जवाब दोगे? ना भैया उतना पैसा ना होगा सब. I can't
Afford it.
Can't afford it. Sorry. No, I can't afford it. Golgappa. I can afford golgappas only. I can only afford golgappas. If you want to eat, fine. Otherwise, sorry. Okay. एक boy proposed a girl. Okay. A boy proposed a girl. The girl asked, how much do you earn? He said, 60,000 rupees a month. 60,000 rupees a month. The girl said, can't marry you. She said, why? He asked, why? You can't afford me. You can't afford my expenses. Girl said, you can't afford my expenses. मेरा खर्चा तुमसे नहीं. You can't afford my expenses. He asked, why? Means, what do you do? She says, I spend 30,000 rupees on clothes every month. I spend 30,000 rupees on clothes every month. I spend about 10,000 rupees every month on cosmetics and shoes. You earn only 60,000 rupees. You can't afford my expenses. Okay? Afford is clear, guys? Please write sentences. जो word पे हम explain करेंगे वहीं पे sentence चाहिए मुझे. Okay? मैंने afford explain
Sir,
किया. हाँ बेटा.
I went to पुरुषोत्तम English classes. Soon I realized होगा या फिर I realized soon.
दोनों ही. मैंने बताया बेटा soon at the beginning of the sentence. It can come at the end of the sentence. No problems.
I went to Purushottam English classes. I realized soon this classes is not good.
ओके वेरी गुड। ऐसे बेहतर है बताना। मैं आपको फिर से बोलता बेटा, आपने जल्दी रियलाइज कर लिया। सून आई रियलाइज दैट दिस क्लास वाज नॉट गुड फॉर मी, दिस क्लास वाज नॉट गुड फॉर मी। पुरुषोत्तम अब बेचारे को देखेंगे तो क्या सोचेंगे? हाँ, यू डिड नेगेटिव एडवर्टीजमेंट फॉर देम, बैड गर्ल। हाउ मच डिड यू हाउ मच डिड यू पे?
Yeah, sir. Sorry. Come
How,
again, sir.
how much did you pay, Vita? How much did you pay?
Uh, no, sir. Because 2 days went to only demo classes.
There were 2 demo classes. Okay.
Uh,
All right.
and
Well,
then I realized this that classes is not for me.
you realize that that class was not for you. Very good. Very good. That classes नहीं बोलना था बेटा, क्योंकि classes
This
is plural. Classes is plural.
class.
It's singular. So you would say that class was not for me. है ना बेटा? That
That
class was.
class was not for me.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's a very good point, Anshu. Not every class is for everyone, isn't it? Some people have a personality to study in a certain kind of class. Some people have a personality to study in a different kind of class. Even this class is not for everybody. Some people can't study in this class either. Depends. Those people who have a lot of patience, those people who like learning natural English, they'll enjoy being in this class. Otherwise, we can learn through Hindi English, in so many different classes. So not every class is for everybody. That's true. Very true. Okay. Very good. So you practiced here, Anshu, but I want practice in the group as well. Okay. And that was a very lovely sentence, Anshu. That was a lovely sentence. I really enjoyed that. Guys, would you not agree? It was a good sentence. She made a very good sentence. हमेशा अपने बारे में बात करना है, अपने लाइफ के बारे में बात करना है। एंड कोई ये नहीं बोलेगा दैट वाज जस्ट अ सेंटेंस, ये बात नहीं होनी चाहिए। ओके, रियलिटी, ताकि हम लोग बात आगे बढ़ा सके। By the time I was 19, Sulekha, how old were you when you got married? How old were you, Sulekha, when you got married? Sulekha, am I audible?
Hello.
Yes, Sulekha. How old were you when you got married?
70 years.
How old were you when you got married? 19, 18, 20, 21? How old were you when you got married, Sulekha?
20.
Sulekha was 20 when she got married, okay? And soon she had a child.
24 years old.
Sorry, Sulekha?
24 years old, sir.
Now you are 24 or you were 24 when you got married?
अभी हुआ है. I was get married 27 में, sir.
Now you're 27. Now you're 27.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
She's 27. She got married when she was 24. Okay. She got married when she was 24. Okay. And now she's 27. Okay. Great. You know what? Some girls get married by the time they are 14 or 15. Right. Some girls get married by the time they are 14 or 15. ये लाइन का मतलब समझ आ रहा है ना दोस्तों? Some girls get married. Some girls get married by the time they are 15, 14 or 15. मतलब कैसे कहेंगे हम इसको? कुछ लड़कियों की शादी हो जाती है 14-15 साल के होते होते, राइट? By the time they are
मेरा 7 में हुआ था, सर.
सॉरी सुलेखा,
70 में हुआ था, सर. 2017 में हुआ, मतलब 17 साल की थी.
बहुत कंफ्यूज कर रही हैं.
She is saying that she got married in 17.
Now she's saying that, isn't it, Kalpana? Different now. Do you remember?
Yeah, that time I think said that she got married by the time 24.
अच्छा नहीं लगा वो अच्छा नहीं लगा, क्योंकि बाय द टाइम शी वाज 24 बोलने का मतलब क्या हुआ, 24 के होते होते। यहाँ बोलने में कोई जरूरत नहीं है 24 के होते होते। इसमें तो शादी होना एक नॉर्मल, कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है, अजीब बात नहीं है। लेकिन मैंने क्या कहा, कुछ लड़कियों की शादी 14 साल 15 साल के होते होते हो जाती है, तो वहां पर वो चीज ज्यादा नेचुरल लगती है कल्पना, कि 24 के होते होते शादी हो जाती है, ये ज्यादा नेचुरल लगा आपको, क्या लगा कि उसकी
नेचुरल पहले वाला।
आप तो समझ रहे हो ना, आप बोल तो सकते हो, लेकिन क्या वो बोलना नेचुरल लगता है, अच्छा लगता है, ये पूछना अपने आप से, ठीक है। क्या होता है जब हम लोग इंग्लिश सीखते हैं तो हम लोग सोचते हैं कि अच्छा ये ऐसे बोलते हैं, लेकिन क्या वो वहां बोलने की जरूरत है। जैसे मैंने कहा, उसने यहाँ क्यों लिखा, बाय द टाइम आई वाज 19 आई कुड अफोर्ड द जैगवार।
Sir,
अगर
your voice is not clear.
हाँ,
Yes,
my
sir. Your voice is breaking.
okay, it could be because of my bad network, maybe. How many people can hear me very clearly without any problems?
Sir,
Okay.
Certainly, sir.
So whenever somebody says that my voice is not clear, you should not be sitting quietly. Okay. You should, from your side, you should say, okay, no, no, not really. We can hear you. Okay. So this will help them understand that the problem is not from my side. Because I won't know. Guys, can I know that if there is a problem from my side? I cannot know that. You understand what I mean? Unless you guys tell me. So if two students say they cannot hear me very well, but there are
Sir,
four students or three students who can hear me very well, clearly there isn't a problem from my side, isn't it?
Sir, your voice is not same as others does.
Okay. But other people don't have that to say. Let's see.
yes,
Uh,
yes, sir. Your voice is not clear
No,
perfectly.
sir. Today it seems something is problem with
Voice
your.
is not clear.
I was thinking that is my network is big. No, it's not mine.
We can't hear you, sir.
You are not audible, sir.
You are not audible.
Mhm.
hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, hello.
Can you actually? Yes, sir.
Thank you for making it clear. I'm sorry, my the other mic was selected by chance. I don't know how it happened, but now my audio will be very clear to everybody. Am I right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir. Yes,
yes,
sir.
sir,
It
yes,
is
sir.
clear
I'm
now.
really sorry. I'm really sorry about it. But remember, whenever there is a problem, you guys should share it with me. Okay. And those who do not have a problem, they should mention it too, that we don't have a problem. The problem was actually from my side. You know why? Because I had by mistake selected another microphone. I have multiple microphones options here. This mic, then camera mic. So the camera mic is not that great, and that was selected by chance. Okay. I don't know. What was I talking about? By the time. यहाँ by the time I was 19 लिखा है, पता चला क्यों? 19 के होते होते उसके पास पैसे आ गए। अब मुझे ये बताओ, अगर वो 19 के जगह 45 साल के होने पे आते पैसे उसको उतने खरीदने लायक, ठीक है? तो क्या यहाँ by the time I was 45 लिखा कि when I was 45 I could afford? क्या लिखा?
When I was 45.
दोनों में
When I
मतलब
was 45.
19 साल में ही 19 साल में आया 45 साल में आया, बात देखिए फर्क क्या है बेटा, मात्र 3 साल लगे, 19 के होते होते हो गया। ऐसा बोले ना कि ना उसकी शादी हुई और 17 के साल के होते होते वो 2 बच्चों की मां बन गई, तो ये है ना कि जल्दी हो गई। तो यहाँ पर बोलने में अच्छा लगता है बाय द टाइम शी वाज 17 शी वॉज अ मदर ऑफ टू चिल्ड्रन, राइट? तो आई होप यू गाइस अंडरस्टैंड। पढ़ाया तो मैंने बाय द टाइम, लेकिन उसका मर्म नहीं समझ पाया आप। यू कुड नॉट अप्रिशिएट द नुआंस ऑफ बाय द टाइम। आप लोग की प्रॉब्लम क्या है बच्चों, कि आप ये सोचते कि वहां बाय द टाइम की जगह व्हेन आई वाज 19 भी तो लिखा हो सकता था ना मेरे बच्चे।
Yeah.
व्हेन आई वाज 19 भी तो लिखा हो सकता था ना, व्हेन आई वाज 19 आई कुड अफोर्ड द जैगुआर। तो बाय द टाइम आई वाज 19 आई कुड अफोर्ड द जैगुआर से क्या फर्क पड़ा, ये महसूस करना होगा आपको। यही सब चीजें आपको रोकती इंग्लिश बोलने से, ठीक है, कि आप फर्क नहीं महसूस कर पाते, नुआंसेस का मर्म नहीं समझते। यहां बाय द टाइम बोलने का मतलब था कि जल्दी ही उसके पास आ गया, नहीं, he started the business when he was 16 and by the time he was 19 he could afford the Jaguar. 19 के होते होते, मैंने हिंदी भी करी थी ना बेटा, बाय द टाइम आई वाज 19 मतलब 19 के होते होते मेरे पास इतने पैसे आ गए थे कि मैं जैगवार खरीद सकता था। आई कुड अफोर्ड द जैगवार, दैट वाज अ वेरी गुड डे। तो आप भी बाय द टाइम को यूज करेंगे कैसे? ओके, I couldn't use a computer until I was 17 or 18 years old. I couldn't use a computer until I was 17 or 18 years old. My daughter could use a computer by the time she was just 7 or 8. समझ में आ रहा है दोस्तों? She could use a computer by the time she was just 7 or 8. 7-8 साल में उसको कंप्यूटर यूज करना आ गया था, 7-8 साल के होते होते, है ना, by the time. Okay, let me give you a few more examples with by the time so that you can write similar sentences.
Some kids start writing by the time
They are,
3.
by the time they are 3, by the
They
time.
are 3. They are 3.
Very good, very good, Kalpana. Some children start writing, some children start writing by the time they are 3. कुछ बच्चे लिखने लग जाते हैं 3 साल के होते होते। लवली सेंटेंस। ओके, सुलेखा, आप मुझे बताएंगी 24 और 27 क्या क्या बता रही थी आप?
ये सर 24 साल हुआ है।
आपकी उम्र अभी 24
हेलो,
साल। यू आर 24 नाउ। अभी आप 24 साल के हो, राइट?
70 शादी लेट मैरिज।
हाँ हाँ, सो व्हाई कांट यू से दीज थिंग्स इन इंग्लिश? सुलेखा, क्या रोकता है आपको ये सब इंग्लिश में बोलने से? ना वोकैबुलरी की प्रॉब्लम है, ना ग्रामर की प्रॉब्लम है। आप कहाँ रुकती हैं मेरे बच्चे? कहाँ पर आपको मुश्किल होती है? सोचिए तो, कि मेरी उम्र अभी 24 साल है, कैसे बोलेंगे राइट नाउ?
राइट नाउ
आई एम
आई एम
24
24 years।
27 years old. This is so simple. मेरी शादी हुई थी, I got married when I was
70।
17. ओके, टोन भी जरूरी है समझना मेरे बच्चों आपके लिए। देखना ये सेंटेंस, जब कोई कहता है आई गॉट मैरिड व्हेन आई वाज 17, और महसूस करिए आई गॉट मैरिड बाय द टाइम आई वाज 17, हल्का सा फर्क जो है, मीनिंग में कोई फर्क नहीं दोस्तों, मीनिंग में फर्क नहीं होता। कई बार मीनिंग में फर्क नहीं होता, टोन में फर्क होता है। वो टोन में फर्क समझ में आता है आपको? आई गॉट मैरिड व्हेन आई वाज 17, आई गॉट मैरिड बाय द टाइम आई वाज 17। आपको हल्का सा टोन में फर्क महसूस होगा, जरूरत पड़ेगी आप सुनते रहिए इंग्लिश, और यही सब चीजें सीखने की कोशिश करिए। ओके, छोटी छोटी चीजें खूब सुनिए, तभी ये सब चीजें समझ में आएंगी आपको। एक में आपने कहा 17 साल की उम्र में मेरी शादी हो गई, है ना, आई गॉट मैरिड व्हेन आई वाज 17। और एक में आपने कहा 17 साल के होते होते मेरी शादी हो गई। तो आप बताइए मुझे कि किस सेंटेंस का क्या मर्म है, आप हिंदी में महसूस नहीं कर सकते? दोनों में एक ही बात है, मीनिंग एक है बिल्कुल, दोनों में 17 में शादी हुई। दोनों ही सेंटेंस के हिसाब से आपने कहा मेरी शादी हो गई जब मैं 17 साल की थी, मेरी शादी 17 साल होते होते हो गई, ठीक है? तो क्या हुआ इसका मतलब, आप समझ सकते हो?
Something hidden message is giving in the by
इसमें
the time.
इसमें फर्क ये है कल्पना, कि जब हम कहते हैं 17 साल के होते होते मेरी शादी हो गई थी, तो कहीं ना कहीं हम ये एहसास कराना चाह रहे हैं कि थोड़ी जल्दी हो गई थी।
Yes,
यस
sir. Yes, sir. There's some
यस
hidden messages on
यस
that sentence.
इसको हम लोग कह सकते हैं बेटा, अप्रिशिएट व्हाट द नुआंसेस, इसको नुआंस कहते हैं, मर्म, थोड़ा सा इधर थोड़ा सा उधर हो सकता है, अप्रिशिएट दीज थिंग्स। सो सुलेखा, आप बोल सकती थी ना ये दोनों सेंटेंस इंग्लिश में बहुत आसानी से, इधर उधर
Yes, sir.
27। अच्छा, आप 27 क्यों बोली थी, 27 क्यों बोली थी? आई थिंक 17 की जगह 27 निकल गया क्या?
मिस्टेक से निकल गए थे सर, बोलना चाहिए सर 7 तो बोले
17. So that
27।
was a slip of tongue, guys. She said 27. She got married when she was only 17. Suleika got married when she was only 17, guys. Okay.
Yes,
And
sir.
now she is 24. Okay. She's been married for 7 years. Okay, Suleika. You're only 24 years old, Suleika.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
4 नहीं तो 5 हो सकता है, मम्मी बोलती है डेट नहीं मालूम है।
But you look young too. It is true. You look young too. So you got married only when you were 17. Your marriage was
Yes,
illegal.
sir.
Marriage was
11 में थे
illegal.
तभी तभी।
Your marriage was illegal. Your marriage was illegal. A girl cannot get married unless she's 18, right? The guys, her marriage was illegal. You can go to court and say, I don't want to be in this marriage. It was illegal. Okay, just kidding. Just kidding. Okay. Guys, by the time he was 19, this boy, he could afford the Jaguar. That was a very good day. अभी ये सब सेंटेंस को क्या है पढ़ने का? अगर मर्म नहीं समझेंगे तो क्या ही मतलब है दैट वाज अ वेरी गुड डे का? आप मर्म समझ सकते?
Sir,
हाँ बेटा।
if I want to say that after joining, 2 मंथ ज्वाइनिंग के 2 मंथ होते होते मुझे अच्छे से स्किल्स में पकड़ हो गया था, तो 2 मंथ यहाँ पे हम कैसे कहेंगे सर? यहाँ तो बाई द टाइम 3 मंथ, हाउ टू यूज मंथ?
विदिन 2 months, विदिन 2 months पीरियड है ना, तो विदिन बोल देते बेटा, विदिन। Within 2 years of her marriage, within 2 years of her marriage, she had 2 children. 2 साल के अंदर उसके 2 बच्चे हो गए, है ना? Within 2 years of her marriage, शादी के 2 साल होते होते, है ना? तो पीरियड है, 2 साल is a period ना? So within 2 years, within 2 years, okay?
2 years.
Yeah.
Just 2.
Within 2 years of her marriage, she gave birth to 2 babies. She gave birth to 2 babies within 2 years of her marriage. I hope you guys understand. Notes बनाना सीखिए, रिकॉर्डिंग देखिए, प्रैक्टिस करिए। मैं बहुत कुछ सिखा देता हूँ, प्रॉब्लम ये है और आप कुछ नहीं सीखते। यस अंशु, यस।
एक सेंटेंस है, 20 साल के वो होने वाले, 20 साल के होते तो उसकी शादी होने वाली है, मतलब शादी हो जाएगी, तो फिर इसे इंग्लिश में ट्रांसलेट
हो जाएगी, शादी को कैसे बोलेंगे मेरे
मतलब,
बच्चे?
हाँ, 20 साल के वो होने वाली है और उसकी 20 साल के वो होते होते उसकी शादी होने वाली है।
ऐसे नहीं बोलते हैं, जो आप बोले वो हिंदी में भी जबरदस्ती वाला सेंटेंस है, नेचुरल सेंटेंस पहले हिंदी में रहनी
सर,
चाहिए।
20 साल की वो होते होते उसकी शादी हो जाएगी।
हाँ, बस यही नेचुरल लग रहा है ना? जैसे 20 साल के होते होते उसकी शादी हो जाएगी, ठीक है?
हाँ,
24 साल के होते होते अंशु की जॉब लग जाएगी, ऐसे सेंटेंस बोलते हैं
नो
ना?
सर,
Yes,
यस
अरे
sir.
सर।
लग जाएगी, टेंशन मतलब लग जाएगी, मेहनत करते रहो। ओके, तो 26 साल के होते होते आतिफ 2 बच्चों का बाप बन जाएगा। ओके, यस एग्जैक्टली, यस आतिफ। अरे उसकी शक्ल देखो, अभी से पप्पा लगता है, वो खाली उसकी बच्चे मिसिंग है। ओके। Okay, so let's say these things, okay? Guys, you're talking about future time ना, हो जाएगी, हो जाएगी, हो जाएगी, okay? तो she will be married. She will be married. She will be married. She will be married. आगे बोल दो, आगे बोल दो guys. She will be married by the time she is 20.
Married by the time. Hmm.
By the time she's 20, she will be
Uh,
married.
sir, you know Suman getting married.
Hmm.
आहा मुझे पता
So
था.
I talk to Suman.
रुक just a second. So what do I say?
Sir, 2 days ago, Atif became grandfather.
Atif became a grandfather 2 days ago only. Oh my goodness, Atif Dadaji, very young
Nana.
Dadaji. नाना जी, दामाद जी कैसे हैं
Hmm.
आपके? So guys, by the time I'll give you one more example, fun example, so that you guys can think of similar. So the girl said, "Come and talk to my dad. Come and talk to my dad." My examples are very easy, okay? The boy went to the father, girl's father. "Yes, I love your daughter and I want to marry her." The father said, "Okay, fine. How much do you earn?" Said, "I don't earn any money at the moment. I don't have a job." Then he said, "So what do you think? I can't marry my daughter to a guy who doesn't have a job." He said, "Yes, fair enough. You have a point. But I will get married. I will get a job very soon," he said. The father said, "Okay." देखो soon भी use कर लिया हम लोग यहाँ पे, ठीक है? The boy said, I will get a job very soon." The father said, "All right. Bring 10 lakh rupees and I will marry my daughter to you. Okay? I'll marry my daughter off to you. No problems." Okay. The guy said, "All right, challenge accepted, Sasurji." Okay. He went and talked to his friend about it, that this is what her father has said. अब दोस्त कह रहा है, जब तक तू 10 लाख रुपया कमाएगा ना, उसकी शादी हो जाएगी, है ना? जब तक तू 10 लाख कमाएगा ना, वो बूढ़ी हो जाएगी, चाहे तू बूढ़ा हो जाएगा, सपोज समथिंग लाइक दैट. तो आगे ना, जब तक तू 10 लाख कमाएगा, बाय द टाइम you earn to 10 lakh rupees, you will be old, right? By the time you earn 10 lakh rupees, you will be old, है ना?
Sir,
By
this type of a movie, sir. अक्षय कुमार का.
I know. भैया मैं कहाँ से लाऊंगा एग्जांपल्स? फिल्मों से, सोसाइटी से, of course. So by the time you will earn 10 lakh rupees, you will be old. Okay.
You earn or you will earn.
हाँ, earn ही चाहिए कल्पना. याद रखना, मैंने उस समय भी बोला था by the time she is 20. याद रखना, वहां भी is बोला था मैंने. अगर बाद में रिकॉर्डिंग देखोगे दोस्तों, तो
Yes,
गौर
sir.
करना
You
कि
just said
by the
you
time वाले
earn
फ्रेज
and
में हम
after
लोग
that you will earn.
by the time वाले फ्रेज में हम लोग फ्यूचर नहीं यूज करते. ओके. By the time she is 20, she will be married. You will be old by the time you earn 10 lakh rupees. Okay. So by the time वाले में हम लोग नहीं यूज कर रहे. All right, everybody. Okay. That was a very good day. अभी इस लाइन का क्या ही मतलब है? That was a very good day! Exclamation mark. आप समझ रहे हो ना? पढ़ो, please read the whole thing. निशात बेटा, you read this paragraph. Read the paragraph, sweetie. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. You have not unmuted yourself yet. Oh, why can't we hear you? Guys, can you hear Nishat?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, Nishat, you too have a problem with your internet.
No internet ne microphone, I think.
I mean, with your microphone.
Yeah.
Atif, why don't you read then? Nishat, beta, fix your mic problem. It was working, but I don't know what went wrong. Okay, Atif, why don't you read?
Okay, sir. When I was 16, there was a beautiful car, a Jaguar, in the shops, but I couldn't afford it. It was too expensive. So I started a business to make money, a dry cleaning business. Soon there was 15 shops. By the time I was 19, I could afford the Jaguar. That was a very good day.
Lovely, Atif. Well done. The only mistake you made was there were 15 shops, not there was 15 shops. Okay? There
Yeah.
were 15 shops. Good job. Very good job. Guys, you understand? The last line shows he was very happy that day when he bought that Jaguar car, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
He was very happy that day when he bought the Jaguar car. That was a very good day. Okay, now I'll go to Abhishek. You read. Sorry. Yes, Abhishek.
Nicola was always independent like me. She could
अरे
play the
अभिषेक
violin.
टोन अच्छा नहीं है. दिस इज व्हाई यू डोंट लर्न. ऐसे नहीं पढ़ सकते. ऐसे नहीं पढ़ना था. आई एम सॉरी बट ऐसे नहीं पढ़ना था. इसमें कुछ मीनिंग नहीं गया. मीनिंग अंदर जाना चाहिए पढ़ने के साथ साथ. उसके लिए कैसे पढ़ना होगा अभिषेक? ट्राई अगेन.
Nicola was always independent like me.
अब रुको. अंडरस्टैंड. तो ये बात को पचाना भी है पढ़ते के साथ साथ. ठीक है. निकोला वॉज ऑलवेज इंडिपेंडेंट लाइक मी. So, who
He
was
could
independent,
play
Abhishek? Wait, Abhishek. You understand the first sentence now? You read this, right? So, who was independent, Abhishek?
Nicola.
Who was independent, Abhishek?
Nicola,
Who was independent?
me, sorry. Me and Nicola both.
यहाँ मी कौन है अभिषेक?
Miss- miss- मैं.
अब मुझे पता नहीं था कि आप अपने बारे में, आपके बारे में हम लोग पढ़ रहे हैं यहाँ पे.
बिंदती.
No, sir.
जियो बिंदती.
Geo Bandit.
तो कैसा जवाब दे रहे हो आप? समझ रहे हो कितनी बड़ी
Sorry,
प्रॉब्लम्स
sir.
हैं? प्रैक्टिकल नहीं हो पाते हो आप, कनेक्ट नहीं कर पाते हो. कनेक्ट करना है बच्चे. निकोला वॉज ऑलवेज इंडिपेंडेंट लाइक मी. इससे हम लोग को क्या मैसेज गया अभिषेक? Nicola and her father both are very independent.
Independent.
Okay. Independent means Abhishek?
Free to work, free for just like
लाइन
his
से आपने
father.
क्या मतलब निकाला अभिषेक? इस लाइन से आप हिंदी में क्या मतलब निकाले बच्चे? इस लाइन को पढ़ के हिंदी में क्या समझे आप?
Like a passion for his work, passion for.
ये लाइन से तो ये सब तो नहीं पता चलता. पैशन फॉर वर्क तो नहीं पता चलता. ना कल्पना, ना ओनली अभिषेक.
Sorry, sir.
नहीं मतलब तो आपको निकालना होगा. सॉरी बोल के नहीं जा सकते आप. आपने पढ़ा है. ये हमारे वो बच्चे हैं जिनको ऐसे टीचर्स मिले बचपन से जो सिर्फ ट्रांसलेट करवाए, ये वाला हिस्सा यूज नहीं करने दिए इनको इंग्लिश में कभी. और ये कर सकते हैं, क्षमता है इनके अंदर, बस आदत नहीं है. अभिषेक ट्राई करिए. क्या बोला जा रहा है? निकोला वॉज ऑलवेज इंडिपेंडेंट लाइक मी. एंड हु इज सेइंग दिस? कौन कह रहा है?
Geo Bandit.
तो बताइए
His
क्या कह
father.
रहे हैं पिताजी? पिताजी क्या कह रहे हैं बेटी के बारे में?
Sorry, sir.
नहीं सॉरी मत बोलिए अभिषेक. आप रिलैक्स रहिए, प्रेशर मत लीजिए. आराम से सोचिए कि क्या ही हो सकता है ये. इसका मतलब ये है कि निकोला 4 आम एक बार में खा जाती थी, ये मतलब है इसका, इस लाइन का?
No, sir.
तो जो मतलब हुआ होगा अंदाजा लगाइए. आप जब ये कह सकते हैं इसका ये मतलब नहीं है, इसका मतलब आपको कुछ तो पता है ही यहाँ पे. आप अपने आप को सरेंडर मत करिए इतने आसानी से. यू कांट. यू आर गुड स्टूडेंट. आप समझ जाएंगे.
Dependent for free for dream to.
आप हिंदी में
Just
बता
like
सकते हैं मुझे कि इसका क्या, वो पापा जी क्या बोलना चाहते हैं उसके?
मतलब वो फ्री है, मतलब स्वतंत्र है. अब लोग भी वो अपने लाइफ में अचीव करना चाहते हैं, उसके लिए
स्वतंत्र है
बोला.
वहां तक हम समझे. लाइफ में अचीव करना चाहिए तो नहीं लिखा है वहां पे. ये फालतू की बातें क्यों कर जाते हैं आप, ये बताइए. अब ये
सॉरी
बताइए
सर।
स्वतंत्र है बोल करके क्या समझ बताना चाहते हैं पिताजी? जब पिताजी बोलते हैं मेरी बेटी स्वतंत्र है, इसका मतलब क्या मतलब होता है? अंग्रेज उस पर शासन नहीं कर रहे, ये कहना चाह रहे वो? जैसे इंडिया इज एन इंडिपेंडेंट कंट्री नाउ, अब अंग्रेजों का शासन नहीं है, तो उन्होंने कहा निकोला वाज ऑलवेज इंडिपेंडेंट, तो वो कहना चाह रहे अंग्रेज कभी शासन नहीं किया उस पर, ये कहना चाह रहे स्वतंत्र है। आपने स्वतंत्र वर्ड यूज किया है, मैं मान रहा हूं कि स्वतंत्र है, ये सही भी है। इसका मतलब क्या हुआ अभिषेक?
जैसे उसके फादर फ्री थे कुछ काम करने के लिए, पैशन के लिए, अभी हो सकता
आप जा रहे हैं वहां तक, लेकिन मैंने कहा ना आदत नहीं है आपको, ऐसे बात नहीं कि क्षमता नहीं है। आप जा रहे हैं लेकिन घबरा के जा रहे हैं, इसलिए नहीं जा रहे बढ़िया से। और कोई जाएगा? सुलेखा आप क्या बताइए, निकोला वॉज ऑलवेज इंडिपेंडेंट लाइक मी, इसका क्या मतलब हुआ मेरे बच्चे, क्या हुआ इसका मतलब? वो स्वतंत्र थी मेरी तरह बिल्कुल, हमेशा से। निकोला वॉज ऑलवेज इंडिपेंडेंट, तो हम क्या मतलब निकाले स्वतंत्र का यहाँ पर?
स्वतंत्र होगा सर, इस पर आत्मनिर्भर न होगा सर।
बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया, बड़ा बड़े
हम्म,
मुझे अच्छा लगा। देखा अभिषेक, सुलेखा ने कहा आत्मनिर्भर थी, ठीक है, तो इसका मतलब उसको पैसा पापा जी नहीं देते थे जब छोटी थी तो?
देते थे सर,
तो
तो
फिर
उनका
आत्मनिर्भर
तो
किस मामले में?
क्या सर?
आत्मनिर्भर किस मामले में?
वो अपने आत्मनिर्भर मतलब अपने पैर पर खड़ा हो गए होगा सर।
हम्म। और कोई? एनीबॉडी नाउ? सना, आयशा, मोनी, एनीबॉडी, समीर, इम्तियाज?
सर इधर इंडिपेंडेंट मीन्स उसका पापा जैसे जागवार कार पहले खरीद नहीं सकता था, 19 होते होते खरीद लिया, तो निकोला भी मतलब वो जिस चीज को खरीदना चाहता था वो भी मतलब उसको हासिल कर लेता था, ऐसे ही कुछ काम वगैरह कुछ पैसा कमा के, यही मतलब बोलना चाहिए इधर।
Can you repeat? I forgot. I got distracted. I started reading Imtiaz's example sentence here. I forgot. I couldn't pay attention to what you said. Can you repeat?
तो निकोला जैसे जागुआर कार पहले खरीद नहीं सकता था, लास्ट में
Hmm.
बिजनेस स्टार्ट किया, 19 होते होते वो एफोर्ड कर लिया वो, तो उनको
Right.
लगा पापा, और निकोला भी ऐसे ही जो चाहता था वो होते होते कुछ करते करते वो भी अचीव कर लेता था, यही यहाँ पे बोलना चाहा,
Okay.
लाइक
Okay.
मी।
Okay. Now I'll tell you. Okay. आप लोग की कहाँ प्रॉब्लम है कि एक वर्ड को ना आप उसको आगे एक्सटेंड नहीं करते उसके मीनिंग को। इंडिपेंडेंट, आजाद, स्वतंत्र, इसका मतलब
सेल्फ
शी मेड हर
मोटिवेट।
ओन डिसीजंस, राइट? शी, कल्पना यू गो है, कल्पना यू टेल मी
Yes.
व्हाट। यस गो है।
She is not. She is free to take decision for her life and about her life, and maybe she is not dependent financially to their parents, or
We are not talking about financial because the sentence is Nicola
I
was
said
always independent like me.
she can take decision for her life.
Yes, let me explain.
Firstly, I
Guys,
said that sentence. After that, I said maybe.
yeah. Now, we are not talking about financials here because the sentence says Nicola was always independent like me. She could play the violin when she was 4. Now, let me tell you something. Some children, they need their parents at every step of their life. Okay? And some children make their own decisions. For example, some children have a bath and they ask their mommy, Mummy, which shirt should I wear, red one or the white one? Mummy, comb my hair. I can't comb my hair. Some children are very dependent. It is their personality. They are not independent. Independent, as the word Swatantra says, you don't depend on anybody, right? So, in terms of what? Financially, of course, you depend on your parents financially. You're a child. You need money to buy your copy, to buy your books, to buy your clothes, of course. But still, some children make their own decisions and some children don't make their own decisions. Now, this is a tricky situation, Why? Because sometimes when you are independent, your parents don't like this quality and they think that you are अपने मन का. There is the Hindi phrase in India people use, बहुत अपने मन के हो तुम, बहुत अपने मन का करते हो तुम. Actually, this is a quality of being independent. When your parents complain कि तुम बहुत अपने मन का करते हो, it means you are independent. A lot of children in India are not appreciated when they are independent. They get judgment when they're independent. Okay? When you ask your mummy and papa for everything, then parents like, मेरा बच्चा हर चीज मेरे से पूछ के करता है. That's not independent. Okay? What
But
subject you will
Indian
study?
parents don't like.
That's what I'm saying. You don't get appreciated when you are independent. You get judgment. You get criticism. अपने मन का है, हम कुछ अपने मन से करता है. I chose the person I wanted to marry. Okay? I made decisions what I wanted to do with my life. I will say I made some bad decisions too. Okay, true. But I was always very independent. I really don't go to my mom, Mommy, shall I do this or shall I do that? I love my mom, but I want to make my own decisions. Even when somebody else gives me advice, I never take somebody's advice just because they said. When I feel convinced, when I agree with their advice, then I take their advice. And later, I never blame them. कि तुम बोले तो हम मान गए इसलिए मेरा नुकसान हो गया. ना. I agreed because my mind said, yes, it is right. So I'm independent. I don't know about you, how independent you are. हमारे यहाँ इंडिपेंडेंट होते हैं लड़के, लड़कियों की तरफ चले जाते हैं. लड़कियां इंडिपेंडेंट होती है, लड़कों की तरफ आकर्षण हो जाता है. वही खाली इंडिपेंडेंस नहीं है. दैट इज वन एस्पेक्ट ऑफ इंडिपेंडेंस. A lot of you, आप में से कुछ ऐसे होते हैं, those who never have a relationship with anybody. भैया मम्मी पापा ब्याह करेंगे उसी से करेंगे, तो वो भी एक डिपेंडेंसी है कहीं ना कहीं. Okay, तो वो it's a small aspect of independence when you choose कि मेरे को ये अच्छा लग रहा है, मुझे इससे शादी करनी. That's one aspect of independence. But there are other, aspects too. You choose your career. When there is a problem between you and your friends, you decide what you should do instead of talking to your mommy and papa all the time about everything. So independence is a quality, beta. I hope, Abhishek, you understand now. Abhishek, are you very independent?
No, sir.
Try to be more independent. Okay, I'm not saying go marry a girl without talking to your parents. I'm not saying that. But I'm asking you to be more independent, because when you are more independent, you make more decisions. And some of those decisions are bad decisions. You learn from them. You learn from those decisions. You see, what is the difference between a child and a grown-up? A child, doesn't have so much of knowledge, doesn't have so much of experience, because he doesn't make so many decisions on his own. Okay, but when you grow up and you're an adult, you make decisions, you make bad decisions, and you learn from those bad decisions. And those learnings make you smarter, more mature. Right? I think Kashif is very independent. He was very young when he went to, UAE. He started living on his own there without his mummy, papa, And I see that quality in Atif as well. Atif is also independent, in my opinion. Yes,
Yes,
he lives with...
I was always independent, but sometime I took a wrong decision.
Of course, it happens, Kashif. When people are independent, they trust their own decisions, their own judgment, and they make bad decisions. My father told me when I was 18 years old in 1998, okay, beta, don't give up your studies. When I insisted that I didn't want to continue my education, I told him I wanted to start my business just like this guy, okay? I said, Papa, I want to start my business. And he said, very bad idea. He said, you are a good student. Continue your education. Don't give up. I know the situation in our family is not good financially, but please study. I did not listen to my father. I said, what's the point of studying? I am educated. I am informed. I want to earn money. You are saying that study so that you can earn money, you can get a job. I want to start earning money now. What's different? And I didn't understand. I was not mature. It was a very bad decision for me. If I had listened to my father, I could have continued my education. Just after +2, Irshad,
just after +2, I gave up my education completely. Guys, you should know that you are talking to somebody who gave up his studies after doing his +2. I did not continue after +2. I said, I want to do business. I started a business going against my father. It was a very bad decision. Today I know, and I'm accepting it. It was a bad decision. But that time I thought it was the right decision, and I stick to it. I decided to stick to it. This guy was lucky. He started a business and he became successful. I could not become successful. I gave my precious 5 years, okay? Precious 5, 6 years, 7 years of my life to that business, but I could not make it successful.
What was your business, sir?
It was related to jewelry. It was a jewelry related business, okay? And I could not make it successful. I didn't have the personality to do business. To do business, you need to be a little less intelligent, you know? I was a little too intelligent to be a businessman. बात समझ में आ रही है तुम्हें?
Sir, how you said you are too intelligent? So how is it negative sentence?
हाँ, मैंने कहा तो कि पढ़ाई, मेरा पर्सनालिटी जो था ना, बिजनेस के हिसाब से हम ज्यादा पढ़े लिखे थे, अब ज्यादा तेज दिमाग थे, इस तरह से समझा जाए तो। आपको लगेगा आपने तो +2 कर रखा था, कैसे पढ़े लिखे हो गए? माई सेंसिबिलिटीज वर डिफरेंट फ्रॉम अ बिजनेसमैन इन अ स्मॉल टाउन। एक स्मॉल टाउन का जो बिजनेसमैन होता है ना, द काइंड ऑफ पर्सनैलिटी यू नीड टू बी सक्सेसफुल, that was not my personality. Here is an example. I talked to people and they said something and I took them on face value. वो जब कुछ बोलते थे मुझे लगता था ये सही बोल रहे हैं तो ये बात होगी, बात खत्म. Okay, and so many other things. Okay, so I just couldn't be successful in my business. Okay, and I'll tell you something. I earned money. मैंने पैसे कमाए. Okay, from a friend of mine. मेरे अपने दोस्त से. Okay, and I felt guilty. मुझे बहुत बुरा लगा कि मैंने अपने दोस्त से पैसे कमाए.
That means you have sold jewelry to your friend and earn money.
मैंने बस इतना ही बोलूंगा कि मैंने अपने दोस्त से पैसे कमाए. Okay, I will not go into the details. And I felt really guilty about it कि क्या किया, मैंने अपने दोस्त से पैसे कमाए जो मेरा इतना नजदीकी दोस्त. This was my personality. Okay, and I was stupid. Back then I was stupid, I would say. वो मेरी सोच भी अच्छी नहीं थी उस समय भी, because that friend was, I realized what kind of friend he was. I was stupid to think that I did something wrong. मुझे और पैसे कमाना चाहिए था उससे, ठीक है ना? Now I know. Okay, he was a complete loser and he didn't deserve a friend like me at all. Okay, लेकिन मैं बता रहा हूँ, I felt really guilty. I'm saying I did this, but I felt guilty. And that's why I'm saying I could not be a good businessman, because I didn't have the personality to be a good businessman. A good businessman वो होता है जो बोलता है कि हम आपके लिए काम कर रहे हैं और अपने लिए काम करता है. You understand what I mean? अपने कस्टमर को काटने में कुछ नहीं बुरा सोचता है कि हाँ पैसे कमाने हैं मुझे. मैंने गलत पैसे नहीं कमाए थे, बाय द वे, लेट मी टेल यू. ओके, इट वाज एब्सोल्युटली फाइन, बट आई थॉट वो मेरा दोस्त है यार. When I became a teacher, my friend's niece came to study. Okay, मैंने उससे पैसे नहीं लिए. Okay, my friend's brother came to study. मैंने उससे पैसे नहीं लिए because they were my friends. तो मैं अपने भाई से पैसे लेता, अपनी भतीजी से पैसे लेता, तो उसके कैसे लूं? तो that is how I think. Okay, तो ये काम बिजनेस में नहीं चल सकता था ना. You understand what I mean? You can do this if you're a teacher. You can afford to do it when you're a teacher because you're not investing your, capital. So you can afford to do this charity when you're a teacher, but as a businessman you can't. So I realized my personality was not right to be a businessman. मेरी सोच वैसी नहीं थी. अब when I'm 45, अभी तो मुझे आप जो कहोगे कर लूंगा, चलेगा. Okay, if you ask me to run a shop, I will, because आप समझ रहे हो ना, I've become more practical.
Yeah, nowadays you are you be a mature man.
I guess I am. I hope I am. I don't know. I'm not very confident about it, whether I'm mature yet. But I hope I am a little more mature than when I was in my 20s. So I hope you guys understand this word independent. तो स्वतंत्र तो समझ गए अभिषेक, लेकिन आपको घुसना होगा अंदर, राइट? इसलिए मैंने कहा वो क्या कह रहा है? वो कह रहा है she made her own decisions. और आपको कैसे पता चलना चाहिए बात? बताओ. The father was a businessman, okay, and the girl decided to be a violinist. अब आप बताओ ये कैसा होता है? एक लॉयर का बेटा बोलेगा कि हम सिंगर बनेंगे, तो वो क्या बोलता है? पगला गए हो? लॉ की पढ़ाई करो, मेरे से बड़े लॉयर बनना. So she decided to be a musician. There was no musical background in the family. The father was not a musician, the mother was not a musician, and yet she decided to be a musician. Wasn't it an independent decision?
Yes, it is.
I'll give you more examples. Some children, when they go to do their matric exam, okay, the parents say, चल जाएगा अकेले, नहीं आप चलिए साथ में. Independent or dependent?
Dependent.
Very
Dependent.
dependent, right?
Dependent.
Yeah. So think about it in many different ways. Look around. Ask about yourself whether you were an independent child or dependent. And I want to tell you, in our culture, independent children are not appreciated. People don't like independent children. उनको कहते हैं ये अपने मर्जी का है, and it's not a good quality. हमारे यहाँ झुके रहो, मम्मी जो आपको, पापा जी जो आपको, that is good here. But I don't agree. I keep telling my daughter कि क्या नौटंकी है, अपना डिसीजन लो, अपने लाइफ को कंट्रोल में लो. Don't come to me all the time. Yes, I'm there for you, but खुद पे लो. तो I think she is independent, a little more independent. लेकिन whenever she comes to me complaining, I say, भाई तू खुद से देख पहले. Okay, can you not handle it? And when you can't handle it, then bring it to me. So I encourage my daughter to be independent. I like it when she is independent. Okay. हाँ थोड़ी और बड़ी हो जाएगी और मजा आएगा. When she is 18, 19, then I will be able to be more confident about her making her own decisions. अभी कभी I sometimes, because I know she gets carried away easily, my daughter. She's like me. She gets carried away very easily. Like she will watch a show and then she will keep watching, forget about her studies. And I say, come on, you have to know you're doing something important. So be more disciplined. So these things, okay, I hope you understand. Nicola was always independent like me. Now, how can we say that he was independent? What do we have here that tells us that he was independent? Anyone? यहाँ कौन सी ऐसी बात है जिससे पता चलता है that he was independent? जियो. यही सब सारी बातें हैं जो आपको शुरू करनी होंगी. मैं आपको बताता हूं, आप लोग जब यहाँ पर ऐसे जगहों पे चुप हो जाते हो तो इससे पता चलता है कि आपकी इंग्लिश खराब नहीं है, आपकी सोचने की क्षमता उतना अच्छा नहीं है. और ये बहुत बड़ी प्रॉब्लम है, आपको हर जगह परेशान करेगी. बात समझ में आ रही है? लाइफ के हर एक जगह पे, पढ़ाई लिखाई में खास करके. ओके, चाहे कुछ भी पढ़ रहे हो. आई एम आस्किंग यू, ऐसा क्या है जिससे पता चल रहा है दैट ही वाज इंडिपेंडेंट?
Gio started business at his early age. It shows that he is independent.
तो
Okay,
कार खरीद नहीं सका इसलिए साथ साथ पैसा कमाने के लिए बिजनेस स्टार्ट कर लिया इसलिए.
Very good. Now I will try and explain what you guys are saying in more detail. Okay. Think of a child who is 16 years of age. Okay. A 16-year-old boy. And he says to his family that I saw a car and it is too expensive. So I'm going to start a business. What will the family members say, guys?
पगला गया.
Pagla gaya hai.
Don't
Have you gone crazy? Have you gone crazy? You're just 16. Continue your education, right? What is this nonsense? You saw a car and you're going to give up your studies, you'll start a business? That's a very bad decision. You're not doing that. Nah, I'll do this. So wasn't it independent of Gio that he started a business when he was only 16? Do you think he got support from everybody? Maybe later they supported him, but I'm pretty sure some people must have told him it was a bad decision.
Yeah.
But he said, okay, it doesn't matter. I'm still doing it. So can we say that he was independent? Can we say that Gio was independent? तो अब आप लोग सोचो कि आप लोग ये सब चीजें क्यों गौर नहीं करते? कल्पना गौर कर रही हैं, आप नहीं कर रहे. ऐसा क्यों? कल्पना, you always had it in you. You always had it in you. आप में ये हमेशा से रहा ये सब. ठीक है, ऑब्जर्व करने वाला. ठीक है, सिर्फ इस वजह से कि आपको ऐसे माहौल में पले बढ़े आप जहां आपका कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं था, आप बोल नहीं पाते थे बहुत सारी बातें. बट आई नो यू हैड इट इन यू. आप इतनी आसानी से कैसे बता पाई? क्योंकि ये सामने बात है. लेकिन ये सारे लोग, ऐसा भी तो नहीं है दैट यू आर 20 years older than them or something,
Sir, I have a question. When in our society, uh, 16 or 17-year-old guys want a phone. Their parents don't afford, then
Can't afford.
he
Can't
did,
afford.
can't,
Phrase,
yeah, they can't afford. That's why he start doing illegal things. Is it independent? Independent? Can I say?
Too much of independence, no? Too independent. It is too independent. Of course, I won't support it.
Yeah, I can't support. We also can't support, but we can
If you
say
can't,
that
okay.
that
पहले
boy is trying to be independent.
अच्छा ठीक है. Independence is positive word or negative word?
It is a positive.
Negative.
Then if you don't
Positive
approve
word
of somebody's behavior, can you use a positive word to describe it? If you don't
No.
like somebody's behavior, if you don't approve, if you don't think somebody's behavior is good, will you use a positive word to describe him or her?
No.
No,
No, sir.
No, sir.
Simple as that. So you will not use the word
But sir, what if Geo will not success in his business, then nobody can approve that his decision was great or
again.
yeah.
If he flopped in his idea, like I did not succeed in my
Yeah.
business, okay, still I am calling myself independent as a person. It was a bad decision. So my personality is I'm independent, okay? But again, you are comparing two different things. Starting a business and failing, and you are comparing it with doing something illegal. So don't compare those two things, okay? Even if he had failed, we would still consider him an independent person. Yes or no, guys? Because he made his
Yes.
own decision. Okay. But again, that idea, what do you call it? Selling something illegal, some illegal drugs or something, weapons to buy a mobile phone is absolutely wrong. So you can't use a good word to describe a good thing, a bad thing. You know what I mean? So no, you will not call him independent. Yes, this guy would remain independent even if he had, आपकी बात सही है. Those people who would be impacted by his bad decision, like his parents, okay, they would have called him, he is absolutely stubborn. He is absolutely stubborn and stupid. वो क्या बोलते हैं उसको? इंडिपेंडेंट बोलते हैं. वो क्या बोलते हैं उसको? He is stubborn and stupid. जिद्दियाहा है and पागल बेवकूफ भी है. टाइम बर्बाद किया, राइट? पैसा बर्बाद किया. तो गाइस, एक ही चीज को देखने के दो नजरिए होते हैं ना, तो दो वर्ड्स की जरूरत पड़ेगी कि नहीं? Bhagat Singh was a freedom fighter for us, right? But back then, the English, how did they look at him? He's a terrorist. He's a terrorist. I hope you understand that, guys. It's about perspective. They hanged him. They hanged him. They said, kill this guy because he's a terrorist. Was he a terrorist? Not for us. Not for us. For them.
Angrez.
But again, we will not take their definition because they were oppressors. They were looting India. They were taking India's money to England. And it was totally okay to stop them with whatever means. So today we celebrate Bhagat Singh or we don't celebrate Bhagat Singh? We celebrate him because he was our freedom fighter. He was a freedom fighter. He will always be a freedom fighter. And today, English people will also have to accept that he was a freedom fighter. Today, they will have to accept it. Today, they have no courage, no guts to call him a terrorist. If they called him a terrorist today, they will have to face consequences. Right or wrong?
Right.
Because it was a just demand. It was a just demand, a demand which was fair. Just means sahi, nyay sangat, just. It was a just demand. We were asking for independence. We were saying, you leave our country, get out of our country. That's all we were saying. We were not saying, bring something back from your country. We were saying, just leave our country. So it was a fair demand. It was a just demand. The British were bad. They were selfish. They were greedy. They were evil. They exploited our country. They looted our country. They made the people poor here. We cannot say that, yes, because of them, some good things happened, but it was not their intention. बात समझ में आ रही है दोस्तों? जैसे मैं बताऊं कि मैं तुम्हारे घर में घुस के सारी सामान चुरा लूं और उसके बाद एक गड्ढा खोद दूं, ठीक है ना, और वो गड्ढे में रखने के लिए मुझे लगे कि नहीं नहीं उसमें नहीं रखाएगा सही से, दूसरा गड्ढा खोदूं उसमें रखूं, और वे पहला गड्ढा जो है ना वो कुआं का काम करने लगे तुम्हारे घर के लिए, तो क्या तुम मुझे क्रेडिट दोगे कि मेरे घर में आके आपने कुआं खोदा?
नो।
तो जो भी अंग्रेजों ने किया यहाँ, अच्छा जो भी है उनकी वजह से, वो उन्होंने हमारे लिए नहीं किया, वो अपने लिए अच्छा कर रहे थे। एंड ये बाय प्रोडक्ट है कि हमको मिल गया, बस बाय ये जस्ट इट्स जस्ट अ कोइंसिडेंस दैट वी यूज्ड इट इन अ गुड वे टुडे, जैसे रेलवेज हो गए और ये सब, ठीक है। तो द इंग्लिश डिड नॉट डू एनीथिंग गुड फॉर दिस कंट्री। अगर एक चीज अच्छा करा उन्होंने, सिर्फ एक चीज, फिर तो बोलता हूं इनका इंटेंशन नहीं था, ओके, तो वो अच्छा ये हुआ है कि today we do not believe in casteism as much as we did in the old India. You know, the untouchables and this and that, वो चीज यहाँ अब उतनी नहीं है भारत में, you know, because of the English. We
बिकॉज ऑफ भीमराव अंबेडकर सर।
भीमराव अंबेडकर के उसके पहले भीमराव अंबेडकर जैसे लोग नहीं हुए होंगे हमारे इंडिया में, कोई इस चीज को छुटा पाया? आप कहते हो क्या नाम है, सूरदास, और सूरदास छोटी जाति के थे ना? Ravidas was a big poet from in India, in the old India, right? Ravidas poet, वो भी तो नीचे जाति से आते थे, सो कॉल्ड नीचे जाति से, आई डोंट बिलीव इन नीचे
Yes.
जाति। तो क्या भारत बदला उनकी वजह से? नो। तो आई विल से दैट यस, बिकॉज ऑफ देम, क्योंकि बहुत ये कॉम्प्लेक्स इशू है दोस्तों, यू हैव टू रीड अबाउट इट, ओके। आपको पता है कि अंग्रेजों के साथ मिलकर दलित लोगों ने उनका साथ दिया, क्यों नहीं देते? क्योंकि जो ऊपर वाले थे वो उनको क्रश कर रहे थे, उनको इंसान ही नहीं मानते थे, कुत्ते से नीचे, तो उन्होंने कहा कि जो बढ़िया आ जाए। तो हर चीज को नजरिए देखना चाहिए ईमानदारी से। अच्छा आदमी वो होता है जो हर बात को ईमानदारी से देखता है, ईमानदारी से कि हाँ ये गलत था, ये सही था, मेरा है तो सही है, तुम्हारा है तो गलत है, इज अ बैड नजरिया, इज नॉट नाइस। और ये सब में क्षमता नहीं होती है इस तरह से, लेकिन हम टीचर्स की ये जरूरत होती है दैट वी एनालाइज थिंग्स न्यूट्रली। एक महाराष्ट्र में लड़ाई हुई थी मराठों के खिलाफ, ओके, मराठों के खिलाफ, अंग्रेज मराठों के खिलाफ लड़ रहे थे, और जो छोटी जाति के लोग थे उन्होंने मराठों के खिलाफ लड़ाई की अंग्रेजों के साथ मिलके, ठीक है, मराठों को हराने के लिए, और हारे मराठे उसमें। एंड व्हाई? बिकॉज मराठों ने उनका शोषण किया था, बहुत बुरा। तो दे वर एंग्री, सो दे टुक रिवेंज। तो इट्स वेरी नेसेसरी दैट इन टुडेज इंडिया हम लोग एक दूसरे को सही ट्रीट करें, एक दूसरे को भाई समझें, देश वाला भाई, यू नो, इट्स इंपॉर्टेंट दैट वी डू नॉट कंसीडर एनीबॉडी बीनीथ अस, किसी को हम अपने से नीचे ना समझें। हाँ, इंटेलेक्चुअली मेरा भाई मेरे से नीचे हो सकता है, मैं अपने भाई से नीचे हो सकता हूँ, दैट्स अनदर थिंग, बट बाय बर्थ कोई किसी से नीचे नहीं है। दिस इज व्हाट वी नीड टू अप्रिशिएट। ओके, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and please read, और जो भी पढ़ाया मैंने प्रैक्टिस करना है, ओके फाइन? प्रॉमिस याद है ना अपना? Don't break your promise, okay? I'll see you guys. Bye-bye.